helps me see whatever is being said and to correct what may need correction, okay? And maybe to also amplify what needs to be amplified. I was very blessed, and I just want to add one or two thoughts to it. You know, one of the things I tried to note down there was the fact that typically, many times how people achieved a quality of life is not, how do I say it? It's not something that you can transfer to generation. Let me make it clearer or easier. So, for example, there are some things I suffered that I don't want my children to ever suffer. You know, that kind of thing. So they cannot relate to some of my suffering. My effort is to ensure that they don't even experience it. I remember the day one teacher asked my son, "Where is the school fees?" I said, "Can it be?" I said, "Can your own child be like that? Why are you embarrassing my child for where is his school fees?" I said, "Never." It was a case. What capacity does he have to pay his school fees? It's not the father you transfer it to. Why make the child feel embarrassed he's not paying his school fees? What's your business? Since then, the school has, they started making adjustment because it's unfair. How do you ask a 7-year-old boy, what should he do? Did he bring himself to school? Is it not the better brought him to school, you ask? Why are you embarrassing the child? I changed it for them. They didn't believe that dimension. But you know why I was bringing it up? So that my child never have a problem that I had in school. That he would never know some things I knew. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I knew what I suffered. But the same way we do it physically is the same way sometimes we do it spiritually. That when we see people walking with God, most of us that have achieved certain levels with God, we don't want you to go through the suffering that brought us to that level of achievement. Did you get what I just said?
Yes, sir.
What did I just say? What did I just say? If you got it, let me be sure you got it. Because sometimes we say yes, but never yes, sir. Because it's here I can tell you about suffering and you will not run away. At least even if you run it, you've had it. Do you see what I'm trying to say? But on Sunday we present to you the gospel that attracts. We should present to you the gospel that protects, or what would I call it? Do you get what I'm trying to say here? So I just wanted to use that to illustrate the point he was saying, that suffering is a very, and I think last week I was saying something about that, about the importance of with several scriptures. With several scriptures, you need to listen to Wednesday's on last week again. With several scriptures, I was showing about the importance, and I quoted two. First Peter 5:10, that he was saying that after you have suffered a while, it's suffering. So, at what point do we call it suffering? It was telling us in chapter 4, First Peter 5:10, he was saying that after you have suffered, he wrote it there, suffered a while, then you can now make you perfect, establish, strengthen, and set to you. Who doesn't want that one? But it doesn't start without suffering, sir. Suffering. So I ask you, when do you suffer for Christ? Truly suffer. And I'm asking, when do we say we suffer? Is it when you go without food? Is that the suffering for Christ? Or that plasma cuts